Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Josh Halter, the BioDude, and today I'm very excited to be upgrading my Ocellated Skinks enclosure. I posted the video on my YouTube channel a while ago. A lot of people really like it, but they bred and they have a lot of babies, and it's time to give them a little bit more space. This is a 24 by 18 Exoterra, and it, as you can see, some of the substrate is already at the bottom. That is my Terra Sahara. That was from their old tank. So I'm basically using the substrate that was in their tank to jumpstart their larger one. There's thousands of bugs in here. I can literally see them. I'm coming in here, I'm trying to find some, you can literally see them crawling in through here. There's powder blues, there's dwarf purples. You can see a purple right there next to my finger. You can see another one right there. You can see another one here. Springtails galore, isopods galore. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to point out what I have on top here. I have the Zoom Med dual fixture, which I do sell on my website. Underneath I have a 60 watt bulb with a Reptisun 10.0 CFL bulb for UVB and heat. And then at the front here I have my 16-inch LED with my LED props for my plants. And now I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to jumpstart my enclosure, which is really easy. So we're going to take the bag of substrate, which is what this is, my one-of-a-kind Terra Sahara. What makes it so unique is not only can it become self-cleaning and self-maintaining with your cleaner bugs, it also helps grow your desert plants by maintaining air pockets in the middle and bottom layers while staying dry at the top, making it perfect for burrowers, tunnelers, diggers, all that good stuff. And I'm simply just going to dump the extra Sahara into the tank. You do not ever need a drainage layer when you're using this my Sahara or Firma. Nonetheless, you're going to be using my fauna or flora, so in that case you need the drainage layer. So, as you can see, I'm doing a nice deep layer of the Sahara. The deeper the substrate, the more effective it is. Okay. And then, yeah, you can see this is a lot. Alright. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute it the way I wanted it to be distributed. I'm going to mix it all back. Get everything spread around the way I want it. Piece of wood in there. I'm sure the bugs love it. Now what's going to happen here, these guys are going to create a huge networks of tunnels and burrows, which I'll go over with you guys shortly. Since the springtails and isopods in BioShot are already established in here, I don't need to put them in because my tank's already jump started since I'm using my substrate from their prior smaller enclosure. The next thing I'm going to do is scape, my favorite. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the different types of grapevine that I have. Grapevine is great for these types of lizards because they love to climb. They're very, very inquisitive and they're extremely intelligent. I will show you guys all that in a bit. So, I'm digging that. Okay. Then, in here lies the little monsters, which I'm going to open and place right up here for everyone to see. There's babies, beware. So, first you can see the rocks. Now these were in there prior. You can see some isopods right here. Very little. There's literally about 20 of them. Look, there's some underneath that leaf. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this in here to create an underground tavern for them, which I will show you guys in a second. how I'm gonna be doing that. It's really easy. You literally just stack the rocks. They love this because they get their little fat bodies nudged in here. And then they just go crazy because they're skinks. Then I'm gonna level this off a little bit. I'm gonna put their I'm gonna put their water dish right here at the front, so it's easy to get, easy to find. And I'm gonna take a small piece of cork for the crickets. I'm gonna put that right in there, so the cork's gonna float. So if crickets or roaches or anything get in there, they don't drown and mess up the water. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the little ones aside, just for a moment, and I'm gonna get some plants planted in here. So in here, this is one of my elephant feeds. I sell, you know, all range of sizes. I always try to sell my largest ones, but you know, they only grow so fast. So I'm gonna take it out. Perfect. What's nice about these is their root bases aren't that huge, but they're extensive. Which really helps with retaining tunnels and burrows. So what I'm gonna do, since the UVB is on this side, on my left, I plant this right back in here. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. Yeah. Okay. Remember the 1,000 mother plant from the leopard gecko video? Here's a big 1,000 mother plant. You can see some babies that it's shedding, that are just growing in the pot. It's great. So I'm gonna go right like this right now. You know, I gotta say, of all my animals in my room, of all of them, I love them all to death, but these lizards are by far my favorite. I got them from Sean Harrington, the Frog Whisperer, 3.5 years ago, right when I was starting Genesis with my brother. I'm gonna put 1,000 mother plant, dig it deep right in the arm. There we go. Replace L water dish. But first, we're gonna place the biodegradables. Very important, as this is the fuel for your bugs. I'm gonna cut it open, and then you're just gonna spread, right like this. Desired, however you like. It is important to make sure you do scatter the leaves a little bit around your vivarium to spread your bugs out. Options, my friends, are great when it comes to your cleanup crew and your animals' husbandry. So, we got that. A nice light layer of leaf litter that, you know, these guys will appreciate. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna return to my little blobs here. And there's cork tubes everywhere, and I say that because they love cork tubes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start mounting the cork tubes all over the place, because what they do is kind of colonize together inside them. Oh yeah, there's a couple babies. Oh, there's a little baby. And it gives them, look, there's one there. And there's one inside the ghostwood, inside the branch. Look at, he's got his little skinny ass in there. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna lay this down there. I know, guys, what am I doing to you? Highway robbery. Oh, look at his face. Hey, dude. Hi, guys, like I said.
There's no one, another two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're like, what are you doing to me? Man, I just want things to go back the way that they were. Now, I know this might look crowded, guys, but this is what they like, especially these guys, because these guys are found from Greece. And they are found within the rocks and all the different tight little areas that they have it within. And then I got some of my cholla wood that I sell that I'm just gonna scatter around here, and there's actually babies inside the cholla. By far, this is like my favorite thing to do. I love it. I can do it all day long. All right. Got a little piece of Anita in there. All right, now it's time to get all of the hitchhikers out of here. That are, I guess, the non-hitchhikers would be more appropriate. I'm not putting this one in there. This plant has been in there since inception. I could theoretically, Andy, yay or nay? No. No. Okay. The babies. Now, I gotta be really delicate with these guys because as of right now, we're at 5. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna... Alright, little dude. Here you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Oh my god. I was so excited when I found these guys just here chilling in the tank. Hate it when sand and stuff gets in here. So, as far as heating goes, there's a couple options. You can go with the way that I'm going. The nanos are also great. The terrarium hoods are also great. I do have the Vivarium electronic thermometer, which I will be using to monitor the hot spot on this side. And of course, replacing the UVB every 6 months to make sure that we're performing correctly. And then what I'm going to do next is get their stuff plugged in here. There we go. So the UVB light's on, the basking spot's on. I don't think there's anything else that I could do for this tank. I think it looks great. Andy, what do you think?
It's good.
So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up their water bowl. And I'm going to wait for a minute and watch these guys come out because they're already starting to come out. I would like to thank you guys very much for viewing my video. Make sure to visit my website, thebiodude.com. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. The Dude Abides. Little baby in there. Inquisitive little creatures.